Sometimes you need that person to come to the circle and ask you questions like, did you know food has an expiration date? Why are you still eating this 2023 can of who knows what? So that's been my big realization of this week. And honestly, cleaning is really addicting. And I think we're turning into wifey material because now we cook and we clean. And it only took me 23 years to figure this shit out. Maybe she can live in the outhouse too. I'm excited for you guys to meet her. Well, for a long time, I'm not gonna lie, the moldy bread habit is the one thing that I haven't quite grown. Well, it's just like, I'm sure bread has an expiration date, but I keep multiple bags of bread in the fridge, and even if I come back to them after like a month in Europe, they're still edible. So like my thesis was always, if it tastes fine and it looks fine, what's the problem? But I do get sick all the time, and I'm pretty sure it's not from expired food. I'm sure it's from everything else, but it probably adds to it. So it's cool that now we've added that to the equation. You guys don't keep bread in the fridge? Oh, well, I don't want mom and dad to take this wrong, but every time our parents visit us, dad makes a really big pot of soup. And we try to eat all of his soup, but the man makes so much soup, we can only eat so much soup. We're three small girls. And I'm not lying, every time, no one has the heart to throw it away. So that pot of soup stayed again, this is the second time it's happened, in the fridge for 3 months. And sometimes it starts growing like little ecosystems, like you see kind of life coming to different life forms, and it's different colors, sometimes different textures. Honestly, sometimes it's beautiful. It's like I'm growing a garden in a fridge in a pot of soup, and I didn't want to deal with it. I was hoping my roommates would deal with it. I came back from Europe, and our fridge was just, and I also made a giant like jug of pudding, which is just soy milk and gelatin flavoring, and I didn't put a lid on it. So then the pudding started overtaking and actually the pudding was defeating the soup. So then we had to deep clean the entire fridge, but now there's no more mold in our fridge. We've come back to America, and we have a German roommate who's teaching us cleanliness standards. But it's kind of interesting if like you just leave something of substance there in a wide cylinder material and see how long it might live on its own and what happens until it starts building a family. It's not, don't call us Hasman level of cleanliness. We've got chat, a couple flaws. They're small flaws, like no one cleans out the fridge, because why would we? But this is what I was getting to, that now we're clean girls and it's time for the clean girl aesthetic. And we're no longer gonna be gross, and we're gonna be clean like our cool German roommate. It was for the science. Our house did give frat house vibes.